Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of X-Plane 11. Today, we are in the Robin DR401, I believe it is, from Aerosoft. This is actually a freeware plane. Really good quality, really good paywork quality. Amazing. Looking very, very nice. And yeah, let's go check it out. Today, we are in La Nubia International Airport in Manizales, Colombia. And yeah, I downloaded some nice scenery for it. It's looking very nice. Ortho photos looking on point. Sun is rising. 5:40 in the morning here in Colombia. And yeah, houses are looking neat. Approach lights and taxiway lights are looking nice. Terminals are looking nice. Yeah, that's really, that's a lot of what there is to Manizales in real life. Terminal looking a bit more squarey than in real life, but yeah, let's go ahead and get the cold start up. Let's go ahead and close the door, get our aviation flashlight out. And today we are just going to be taking a quick flight around what's it called? Around La Nubia. The ICAO code is Sierra Kilo SKMZ. I cannot remember what M is. I always forget what it is. But anyways, SKMZ, the ICAO code, and the IATA code is MZL. So anyways, let's get this started up. Let's turn the battery on. We have that on for us. And let's actually check our fuel right now. Fuel is looking very nice. Fuel tank, let's go up to about 3 hours, 42 minutes. Way more than we need, but it's okay. Getting that started up. The cold startup for the Robin DR401 is very simple, actually. Nothing much to it. I'm actually going to be hand flying this plane today. No autopilot. I would like, because the autopilot is right here. I actually am going to fly a little bit of autopilot just to show you guys the actual autopilot system. Let's turn on the alternator and close that. And that on preheating. Let's wait until that to extinguish. I am gonna show you guys the autopilot, which is over here and stuff, the heading and stuff. But later, because for now we are gonna test. We are gonna start this up. I'm gonna be hand flying this plane the most I can today because it's really fun to hand fly this thing. All right, and that's on. We can go ahead and turn on our fuel pump, and let's get that engine started. All right, that is on. Our altitude warning is kind of on because if the engine is not on, the pressurization is not on. And as you can see, Manizales is located at a very high altitude, 6,800 feet. Very high indeed. Let's turn on the avionics. That's on. No dome light or no dome light, strobe light, landing light for this. At least I don't believe. Yeah, nice phone over there. It's gone forever. Don't need it. Yeah. Okay. So everything is looking very nice. No dome lights, strobe lights, or landing lights, I do believe. And yeah, let's just turn on our, and let's go ahead and test our that is very loud. Very, very loud. I'm gonna turn that off. Turn this off and test our lights. Alright. Now let's test our ailerons. We can easily test those by just doing this. Let's go to the other side. This. And yeah, our elevators don't really need testing because they obviously work. Ha 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 ha. I'm so funny. But no, we're just gonna, we can't look at them, and there's no way to see these on here. So anyways, let's just go ahead and turn off our parking brake. That's actually down there, I believe. Yes, that is our parking brake. Let's turn that off. And yes, this is downhill, so we're gonna start rolling down. But anyways, I'm gonna actually set the normal brake, not parking brake, but normal. And anyways, let's get this underway, shall we? Back inside the cockpit, we can go ahead and raise our power a little bit, because as you saw, that was downhill, not cruise power. But let's raise our power just a bit. Let's raise it to about 50%, because this is the uphill one. We're going to be departing on runway 28, landing back on runway 10. It is the only runway we can land at and take off at, because as you can see, on runway 28, we can't land because there's a bunch of mountains. If you try doing the 3 nautical mile approach, it will send you straight into a mountain, and we can't take off from runway 10. I mean, we can, because this is a very lightweight aircraft, but the aircraft that actually operate here are ATR 72s, Fokker 50s, Fokker 100s. Not a few of those aren't in service anymore. The Fokker 50 and Fokker 100 mainly. Biggest plane to fly here, I would say maybe MD-80. But it just can barely stop here. That's why it's not operated by Avianca, who actually flies here. It's one of 2 airlines to fly here. The other one is Easy Fly. Yeah, both are based in Colombia, as you probably know. And both use very small regional jets, like the ATR 72, ATR 42, currently in service. Yeah. Both of them actually, I'm pretty sure both of them had an MD-80 or a 737. And they don't fly it here because it's way too big. So again, this runway is very small. We're actually going to have to go all the way up runway 20 to all the way up to runway to the threshold of runway 28, then get a little turn back, and that will be how we go to runway 28. Hopefully it won't take too long, but we might take a little while because we have to put on quite a bit of thrust to get that thrust needed to go uphill. And yeah, it's looking very, very nice. We can go ahead and lower the thrust just a little bit, as the slope is not that steep anymore. And yeah, we are on our way to runway 28, preparing for takeoff. As you may have noticed in that last clip, I turned down the thrust a lot because now it's time to turn for us. So now I'm going to put it up to about full, and then take it back down, full, back down. That's what's needed to turn, because the Aerobask Robin, it's created by Aerobask. It's not actually the company that created it. The Robin DR401 actually does take quite a bit. And as you can see, the sun is actually rising now in the background. About 4:50 here in Colombia. And we can go ahead and set flaps to take off. And then that effect is into play, and then we are cleared for takeoff. No, it's very empty here in Manizales, but anyways, we can go ahead. Boom, takeoff power set. Toga, let's go. The Robin DR401 is actually very, very maneuverable. It's actually super agile. It's actually really hard to keep it on the runway at high speeds. Rotate. I forgot to say V1. V2. Positive rate. We do not need gear. Climbing power set. Yeah. So, we are up. This actually does not have retractable gear, as we can see here. We can go ahead and put flaps up. And yeah, going very nice. You can climb to about 10,000 feet. I'm going to set climb power higher, about almost full thrust, but we are going to climb to about 10,000 feet, around 10,000 feet, so you can actually see over the mountains and actually get a good look at the sunrise and at the scenery. So, yeah, I hope this is going to go well. Yeah, climbing has been initiated, and as you can see, we are turning back to La Nubia, but we are not going to land. So anyways, this should be nice. Alright, so as you saw there, I did take some nice scenic shots. Yeah, everything is looking fine. There is no overhead panel. I was about to say overhead panel is looking good, but no. The overhead panel is actually integrated into... Whoa, I think that is the signal that the sun is now coming up. 4:53, I mean 5:53 here in Colombia. Sun is about to come up. Should scheduled sunrise at 6:03. That is why there is now sunlight all around. Looking very, very nice. And as you can see, we have been taking some loops around Manizales. Yeah, La Nubia. Looking very, very good. And at the end, we will initiate the landing sequence, and we will be able to land, again, not by runway 28, which is that runway. I mean, we technically could. Since this plane is very agile, it is one of the few that could land there. I might actually try it, but we're most likely going to land over there for the fun of it. Because everything is fun. Alright, we actually haven't reached our cruising altitude of 10,000. I'm actually going to set thrust to takeoff thrust all the way there. What? How do you turn this off? I don't like that. Off. I'm just going to not look at that. That is the weirdest thing ever. Alright, bye. I'm not touching you again. I'm actually going to... Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to set takeoff thrust so we can actually climb to 10,000 feet. Get about a 10-degree angle up, about 2,000 vertical speed, 2,000 feet per minute. No time we should be up. I'm actually going to go down to about 1,000 feet per minute. Up. Apparently it does not like us looping while climbing. Don't know why that is. So I'm just going to loop a little less. Maybe gain a little bit of speed here. Alright. So, we are almost at 9,000. I mean, at 10,000. So let's go up. Yes. That was a very nice boost. And once we get to 100 knots, I'm going to do the same again. About 500 vertical speed, 1,000 vertical speed. And boom! Up, 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 up we go! And there's 10,000. Almost. Not really. I'm going to keep it on takeoff thrust. We do have about 3 hours of cruise time, so no worries, really. Just notice that this does not have a clock, so we can't actually see how. Oh, we stalled there. All right, 10,000 it is. All right, let's see out. We can almost see over the mountains. The mountains are actually 13,000 feet, and there's no way I'm climbing to that. Very hard to climb at high altitudes. This plane is really meant for like 5,000 altitude. We can open this because we're still under 13,000, and we can deal with the pressure. And we actually can. I'm just gonna open it real quick. Makes everything super loud. Don't want that. But as long as we're not over 13,000, that's the trans altitude here in Colombia. As long as we're not over 13,000, we should be fine opening that. So, yeah, 10,000. We're still climbing. Don't know why. All right, I'm gonna engage the autopilot. So there is our altitude. Let's engage our altitude. Yeah. Heading. Let's put our heading down to about 010. I mean 100 because that's the way runway 10 is facing in Manizales. And I'm still trying to remember that M, because then I can actually tell you the code without sounding like someone who doesn't know what aviation is. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Hotel Golf. Oh, I forgot to say Foxtrot, but whatever. Pretty sure those. Yeah, it's looking very good. Again, that really loud thing rotates per minute. Looking very nice. That's our fuel, and that's our flight path. So yeah, this is the autopilot here on the Robin DR401. We can actually do VNAV and LNAV. I'm not sure where the FMC is though. And yeah, maybe that's it. Nope. 10,000. Yes, 10,400 feet. Almost 10,500. So yeah, and we can go ahead and just center our controls there, and you can go ahead and once we are out of the vicinity of Manizales, we can actually walk onto the wing here because we won't fall off, will we? Not realistic at all. All right. Oh no, I fell off. How sad. And there's my Robin in the distance. Where is it? I lost it. Anyways, it's still here. Let's close the door. That is my Robin. And we are actually flying straight toward the mountains, but no need to worry. We are going to turn back heading 280. 280. There. Up a little bit. 280. Let's go. Very, very nice. This video won't be that long since the Robin DR401. DR401. I'm not sure what this plane is called, actually. It's called the Robin DR4 something. I'm not sure if it's 401 or 410. But no need to worry. We can just ignore that for now. And it is now 6 o'clock here in Colombia. And yeah, we kind of went through the roof there. But anyways, next video, recommendations 737 default, 737-800 default, MD-80. Alright, so here are your options for the next video. MD-80, Allegiant Air, Boise to Missoula. MD-80 Delta Boston to New York. 737 default American Airlines. This can either be for the 737 default or the Zebo. The Zebo is going to be laggier because I have high textures and my computer can't handle that, but it's fine. So 737-800, either Zebo or default. From Los Angeles to San Francisco to Los Angeles on the default, yes. And 737-900 from Boise down to San Francisco. Also 737-700 from Dallas Love to Houston. And then the 747, we can go from London to Paris. And we can also go from Frankfurt to Geneva. And yeah, that's basically all the options. So I'm gonna bring the altitude down. We are actually gonna start our descent. So I'm gonna put cruise descent power. I'm gonna go about 50% altitude down. Oopsie poopsie. So I'm gonna go down to about. Actually, no, that wasn't that bad because I'm gonna go to about 7,000. No, too low. So I'm gonna 9,000. So then I'm gonna go vertical speed, and for the vertical speed, I don't know where the vertical speed is. Great. Let's find it real quick. Range. We can actually get our range higher. Here. Oh man, it actually changes the range over there. So for the range, we actually have to change it over there, somewhere. Nose down. Alright, I'm just putting the nose down because I need to go down to nose down. Alright, so that's apparently how you put the vertical speed. So I'm going to put about 1,600 vertical speed. Oh, that's way too fast. Probably about one. Actually, I can put the throttle all the way down and just put 2,000 vertical speed. 1,800 is nice. So we are actually going pretty far from Manizales right now. So I'm gonna put this on to about 300, heading 300. And I know there's a lot of consecutive footage, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna live, all of us. What do I even have saved for? Don't know. So yeah, 9,000. I'm gonna put the altitude down to about 8,000 heading. Alright, now we're gonna go heading 100. Keeping an eye on that heading. Alright, just gonna go down to about 100. Too much. 100. Alright, got it. Alright. Oh, we are slow now. Nose down 2 times. Vertical speed. Nose down. Oh, we're stalling. That's not good. Anyways, let's just put it to about half power. We're gonna need that. And we can actually see La Nubia in the distance there. Nice scenery I have there. Actually, freeware scenery too. Lucky there's only one payware scenery for Colombia because I don't really have that much payware budget left. So if you could request any planes I could get, freeware or payware. Payware might take a little longer to get since it's actually money. But freeware I can easily get. Also sceneries. Same thing. And what's the duration of the video? Like 25 minutes so far? Don't know. So I'm gonna go back to vertical speed and I'm gonna go to 7,000 and nose down. This one I'm gonna put little. I'm gonna put like 800 vertical. Oh man, no. Up, like 200. I'm going up. So my nose is actually facing up for the vertical speed. That is kind of strange, but it is okay. Anyways, We'll just go down to about 7,000. Yeah, while we're descending, I'm going to take some scenic shots because we're on autopilot now. Alright, I don't know what the autopilot is doing. I think we don't have enough thrust. I'm going to set takeoff thrust now. And yeah, I'm going to disable the autopilot now. Because we are... I don't know what it's doing. Alright, we can just quickly turn back toward Lanubia. And I'm going to disengage that. Oh. I don't want the autopilot anymore. I think we stalled out. That's why it went off. We did. Look at our speed, man. So I'm gonna turn off the vertical speed. I'm gonna turn off the heading. And yeah, if I could turn off the flight directors, I would, but I can't right now because I'm kind of focused on landing this. Lanubia does have a pretty hard approach over some roads in real life and runways. And roads and houses, I mean. Also over a university, but that's another story. I'm pretty sure this is not... I would make a better Lanubia, but... I don't, because this is probably the only video I'm going to do on it, unless I do get the ATR-72. I might actually do a real flight that does this from here to Bogota, the capital, or Medellin, big city. But anyways, yeah, flight. Can you please, like, hello, BC, approach. And, no, I actually can't do approach because, Lanubia does not have an ILS, because the Robin does not have an ILS Cat 3, it only has ILS Cat 2. And Lanubia does not have ILS approach. That's why it gets closed when it's rainy and stuff. And also there's mountains in front of it, so the plane would probably crash it right into a mountain. There's a mountain right beside us. We're very low. Alright. Yeah, we're at decision height a long time ago. Alright, I'm gonna increase the thrust by a lot. First of all, so we're faster and we don't stall out. Second of all, so we get to Lanubia quicker. I really do want to land this thing. Landing this thing is a different story. Landing this thing is easy. It's not easy, but it's not tough. It's like that in between, because it's hard to stop. I will say that. It does not have reverse thrust. It does not have spoilers. It only has, flaps. I forgot flaps, didn't I? Alright, I'm gonna float for a little bit. Alright, touchdown. Alright, we're down. I really have I really want to activate, reverse thrusters or spoilers or something, but I just don't, because, I remember that this is a Robin, not, 737 or, MD-80 or Bombardier Challenger 300. But we move, and welcome back to Lanubia, everybody. We have no passengers. On the outside it says we have a companion, but no. Again, increase the thrust level a lot, then put it back down so we actually get moving. Alright, we're back on the taxiway. And again, welcome to Lanubia, everybody. Alright, here we can go ahead and taxi back to our gate. Not a very long taxi. We don't need to activate a lot of thrust even, because we are just going to taxi over. We're gonna turn left on that. We're gonna turn left on EC. We're gonna turn left on Echo Charlie. And we're gonna go to ramp 1, which is the place we started. So I still haven't gotten rid of the flight director. I don't know how. But anyways, it's looking very, very good. So yeah. So yeah, very, very good. And we're gonna oopsie doozy. Then we can go ahead and set the brake here. And not the parking brake just yet. Now that we've braked, we can go ahead and set that parking brake. And we will begin the shutdown in a moment. Just give the plane a little bit of rest time. So now we can begin the shutdown. We'll begin by stopping the engine. Alright, that's stopping right now. And we actually have a lot of fuel left. We can even use that for our next trip. I don't know why it's not stopping. Guess I'm going to have to turn off the fuel tank for it. Fuel pump for it. So that's off now, huh? Oh, we forgot to test these. Whatever. Oh, we did, I think. We did at the beginning. Now that's off. We can turn off the avionics. This can go off. It's now not preheating anymore. We can go ahead and turn off the alternator. And you can go ahead and turn off the battery. And everything is off. Forgot to set flaps back up. It's probably going to stay like that until next time. It will. I'm just going to turn the battery on again so we can put that up. And battery off. And now we can go ahead and get out. Alright, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Please let me know in the comments what flight you want to see next. And I will see you next time. And goodbye.